Alright. Hello, everybody. Uh, I'm gonna be making shepherd's pie because it's St. Patrick's Day in the US. Um, and I'll be finishing up some corned beef and cabbage I started earlier. It's got about an hour and a half left. This shepherd's pie isn't gonna take that long, so we'll have to just pretend uh that we're good. So pretend it's good. So all right, I'm gonna do first of all, happy St. Patrick's Day. Drink a Guinness. It's got the nitrogen disc on the inside. Best poured into a glass. So we're gonna pour half C's and let it sit. So yeah. Um. Okay. Sorry, I keep hitting the mic. So I'm gonna go with Gordon Ramsay's version of shepherd's pie. So he minces the heck out of it, so it like everything disintegrates. So let me move this beer to the side. We'll get back to that later. So we're gonna go ahead and just start grating the stuff. Let's get this tilted in a bit higher. That'll work. Do 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 do. All right, cool. So I got lamb. Instead of just doing beef, I'm just gonna go all out and just do lamb. So got me some lamb, 80/20. But first, we're gonna grate an onion. So just gonna grate the heck out of it. Probably that's enough. I don't want to put too much, but you can see it's just mush. It's just mush. So, yeah. So that we got a carrot. So you don't crush your knuckles. I only have a pound of lamb. I mean, it's expensive, but also probably grate this a little thinner. Let's see. Would that have worked? That would have worked. All right, let's move this carrot to the side as much as we can. Do a smaller grate on the carrot. We'll leave some big chunks in. That's fine. All right, let's do this smaller grate. All right. Yeah. So it's only a pound of lamb because it's just me, and I have like a 4 pound corned beef cooking. So I don't have a lot of food, so I didn't want to go too much. Um, so yeah. So we got the onion and the carrot. That's basically it. That goes into it. We got, like I said, the ground lamb. So, guess I'll use this big boy to open it. So we're just gonna open up this lamb, turn on the oven or the stove. I already have the oven going at 350 because shepherd's pie is basically like a mince on the bottom, and then you top it with mashed potato. So, yeah, throw that away. So yeah, we got this going. Let me grab this, a wooden spatula, spoon, but I'll call it spatula. And I can add more onion and carrot if I deem that I need to. Um, so basically, this is gonna cook. We'll add the carrot and onion to it. Since it's so thinly grated, we're just going to we don't have to cook it long because usually you throw the onion in first to get the flavor going. But since it's like basically mush, but you got to make sure you break this all up. The seasoning that we'll be adding to this is in a little bit. Um, thyme, rosemary, salt, pepper, and then red wine to give a little bit of like a base, and then oh, tomato paste as well, and then to give it thickness, and then chicken broth to kind of finish it up. We're gonna put it into these little ramekins. You can put it into like a baking dish if you want. But I have these ramekins, so I figured I'd use them, like meal-sized portions. So we'll just get that going. Let me grab tomato paste. There it is. Cool. All right, cover up the camera. All right, back to the most important thing. So yeah, finish her up. Yep. There we go. Cool. Been a while since I had a guess. Very good. Um, yeah. Let me dwell on the taste for a little bit. So yeah, let me pull out salt, pepper. I actually have some fresh rosemary that my buddy pulled out of his garden. Let me make sure it smells right. Yep, it's good. Thyme. Do I? Should have looked to see if I had thyme. Do. Cool. Got thyme. It's already ground up. Could have went all out, but tis what it is. So yeah. So we're gonna let this kind of brown up a little bit. Like I'm just gonna keep mashing it because it's supposed to be just mince. That's what he calls it. He calls. So we're just gonna keep pulverizing it. Probably let it get probably another minute or two, and then I'll add in the vegetables. Let those get with it too. Oh, you know what? I have to drain it first. So I'm gonna kind of cook the meat halfway, drain it, and then throw in the vegetables. That's what I need to do. So get a little paper towel thing going here. So earlier today, if you look at my Instagram, if you go to my Instagram down below, you can see I've made the corned beef and cabbage. I've been doing that in my story, and at the very end, or kind of towards the end, I bought red wine for the shepherd's pie, and home, put everything on the counter, but the bag for the red wine was in a weird position on the hand for grabbing it, and it got stuck, and it fell off the counter and exploded all over my kitchen floor. So I'm definitely gonna have to pull out the steam mop later and like steam the grout. So if you go check the Instagram, um, yeah, it's a mess. So you can see some fat starting to get down there. So we'll cook this halfway, like I said, and then add the vegetables, and then that there will be enough fat there for kind of keep it not too obnoxiously oily. So I'm gonna open up the tomato paste. I'm not gonna use it right now. I'm just opening it up for later. I have to grab a spoon for it. So yeah, we can see that fat. So this is lamb. It's 80-20, so it has 80-20. So 80% meat, 20% fat. So here is the corned beef. It's in the crock pot. It's cooking. Got the cabbage in here. The cabbage is pretty much. I put the cabbage in about half an hour to an hour ago. You can see it's already wilted. Got potatoes, carrots, onion, garlic. I took out the bay leaves already. I did the Guinness Baltimore Blonde and chicken stock just for the juice, and that's it. That's all that's in there. Oh, and the seasoning pack that it comes with. So that's it. No, just garlic and bay leaf was the only extra thing added. So yeah. So yeah, we're just mincing this down. I'm gonna get my camera in focus. So I have a chest mount camera. I have the camera on the side here. Here. But I also have this computer set up kind of next to everything. So there's the chopping board. Phone. This computer is not running my my stream at the moment. Um, so I set up stream elements on it. I had set up stream elements before, and it completely erased all my scenes. I had brand new scenes. So the follower thing at the bottom right here is not how it should be. So I need to go back and redo it completely from scratch. And then, yeah, it kind of sucks. So, and this was like 10 minutes before I wanted to start, and I was like, oh crap, I got to make a new scene. So yeah, this is the first iteration of like the new cooking thing. If you look at my previous one where I did creme brulee, I had like this weird overlay thing. It was kind of taking up most area, so this is kind of like the new minimalist style. So hopefully it's a little better. So just painting this on a paper towel and plate. Yes, it's still pink. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna let that sit for a little bit. Put that back down. A little bit of oil in there. And then just gonna use my big knife, throw that in there. But yeah, this is gonna be a quick stream. This is all quick. Throw this in there. Whoops. Get this going. Uh, I'm just doing Gordon Ramsay's, but you can add peas, corn, whatever you want to add to this. Basically, shepherd's pie is just like a farmer dish. So, but yeah, wow, that was a lot of fat. There we go. Yep. So we got most of the fat gone, most of that oil. So, garbage. All right. But yep, I'm just gonna keep. Actually, I might grab a spatula. Cover up everything. All right, just start breaking all this up. Mince. I think this is a good mix, a good healthy balance of onion and carrot to the mince. And it's all by ear. Like if you watch Gordon Ramsay's YouTube video, one of the top comments is that if you slow down this video to 0.25 speed, 0.025, you'll actually see him make shepherd's pie because which is cool because he doesn't have measurements. He isn't like, add 2 teaspoons of this, 2 teaspoons of that. He's just like, grab this, stir this in there, whatever you want to do, add some of that. So, but yeah. Oh, you know what shoot. I should be boiling potatoes right now. That would be smart. That would be smart. Put some water in a pot. I don't think you're going to see my sink, so I'll just cover it up for now. Do. Go. Alright. Pot down. Get that on high. Alright, start adding in pepper. As much as you want. Salt. Thyme. Take this rosemary. Crumble it up into my hands so it breaks out the flavor. Go. Cool. Keep that going. Just break this down. Have to peel these potatoes in a minute. But we'll get this going. I'll have to open the wine as well. Let me peel these potatoes. Did I pull out the peeler? Yep, I did. Alright. Golden Yukon golden potatoes. I read online are the best for mashing and baking. Or, yeah, mashing. Oh, shoot. So, give these a once over. Turn down its mince. Since we have to wait for the potatoes to cook, because I wasn't thinking at all. So, yeah. Go. I actually did order a second of this knife, just in case something happens to this one. So, I'm excited. Should be here. Use my stimmy. I love how people are calling it the stimmy for it. So, throwing these potatoes in this water. I'm gonna cut them thin. That way they cook a little bit faster. Guess I had some water underneath the pot. So let's start make go. Potato. So yeah, this is just going. I turned it down to like pretty much low because now we'll start adding in more. This is still not as thin as I would like it, so but it'll do. And everything's just supposed to disintegrate. So need more potato. I'll be doing this over the trash can, but I did not clean out the trash today, so I just don't want you staring at the trash can. So I'm just doing it on a used paper plate from earlier. So don't think I'm wasting a paper plate or do something weird. So why are you using it? I'll just do it directly in the trash can. So and it's just me at the house. I don't care if there's a little bit of peel still on it, skin. So it's a shepherd's pie. It's not supposed to be fancy schmancy unless you want it to be fancy schmancy. But I just like that, it's what you get during the day. You're out. Grab some meat, throw it in, add some herbs, some spices. These are slippery. I did wash everything. Really, that's why they're in the colander. So please don't think I didn't wash them. So yep, cool. All right, I'm gonna throw in the tomato paste, and then I gotta open the wine. Let's first cheers. All right, so that was going. Let me open up this wine. I had a bottle of wine, like I said, then I dropped it. So I've never had this times. So we'll see what it's all about. Cab is what I usually use to make to cook with. Um, just a preference. You can use whatever. Of course, I don't use red wine, but you know. Ugh. There we go. Boom. There we go. Try it. Not bad. All right. It's a little bit heartier, which is good. So I was about to grab one, and it was like fruity. That's what the description said. All right, so I added in tomato paste, and I'm gonna add some red wine to kind of dilute that tomato paste. So yeah, just get it thick. You add some more wine, as much as you want, right? And yeah, like you can make this beforehand and just do mashed potatoes later. You know, because all you're doing is making this, throw it in here, and then cover it with mashed potatoes. Um, I'll be using a ricer um, to mash the potatoes, quote unquote, mash them. I will rice them, and then add 2 yolks, salt, pepper, and then Parmesan cheese. Lots of Parmesan cheese. That's how he does it in his recipe. So why not get fancy? All right, there we go. That little going. Oops, man, dude, I got the drops today. That was good flavor already. Um, there we go. Let's get this. Man, I am flinging. All right. There we go. Add some more pepper, more salt. I think the rule with salt and pepper is, or with salt is like, if you think you've added enough, add a little bit more. And then you got going. See, this is already getting thick. So let's keep adding red. It's just gonna be red wine, beef and red wine. Um, that cooking. Let's get that down. We'll put the spatula on top. So we'll get those going. So yeah. All right. Turn this on low. Just waiting for the mashed potatoes. I will add chicken stock to this. I'm just waiting for the wine alcohol to get a little cooked off. So yeah. Yeah, that's good. Goodness. Let me go ahead and from a knife, I'll cut open the Parmesan cheese. I decided to be fancy and buy a block instead of the pre-cut stuff. So let's see if I can get the camera back. There it goes. All right. Oops. Let's see. Yep, we got it back. All right. I'm watching the delay. So yeah. Go. Good. Smells good. See, I still think I had COVID beginning of the year, and I really do think that I still don't have my full taste back because that should smell very pungent, and it doesn't smell like very pungenty to me. So I don't know what's going on, but yeah, it's really like the first very end, like New Year's. So that's how long it's been since I had zero, excuse me, zero taste to now I can taste some stuff. Like I can taste the carrots, the potato, the wine. It's just I don't know. Maybe I have well, it doesn't make sense that I would have smell and taste. I would I would be able to smell something but not taste it, or vice versa. So, all right, let's add some chicken stock. This is broth, but I'm calling it stock to sound fancy. Um, there we go. 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 All right. Yeah. Get these eggs ready. So I have a little egg yolk separator thing here. Um, egg yolk or egg whites for breakfast tomorrow. The yolk in there. This will be for the mashed potatoes. So instead of like butter and milk, just do some egg yolk and Parmesan cheese. Boop. Cool. That for later. Potatoes are still going. My hands. Let's go. This is kind of simmering. Which is good. So yeah, just want this to thicken up to how I had it before. I just wanted to add that chicken stock to kind of give it a little bit more flavor, uh, and kind of control how I want the juiciness. So I want it to be a little bit thicker, but it's not bad. Probably like another 5 minutes. It'll reduce down, and yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. All right, I'm gonna start putting some stuff back. The one thing I notice when I do these is I don't clean up as I'm going. I'm left with a big pile of mess when I'm done. So I'm trying to be better about that. Oh, I need salt and pepper for the potatoes. Got the yolk here. Do not see any. Oh, there is some shell in there. Oh well. This will go in the garbage. Nope. Oop. Cat back on this wine. Oops. Alright, already making a mess. The floor is already a mess with my dropped wine. So, yeah. There we go. Sweet. Alright, keep it away from the heat so it doesn't turn. Because I don't want to waste more wine. And 18 crowns isn't bad. How would I taste it? Let's try it later. I got about a 4-pack of these Guinness 16 pints. Pint 14, 14.9 fluid ounces. So it fills up this glass nice. Very good. The Guinness is good, cold and warm. It's good with dessert. It's just good. If you don't like it, get better at liking it. Do better. So yeah, this is thickening now. This is good. This is good. Ugh. Okay. Make sure I'm pointing the camera in the right direction. So yeah, it's going pretty good. A bit longer on that. I could start probably filling the ramekins, maybe 3 or 4, maybe. I'm gonna let it cook off a little bit. You can always turn it up too to cook it off, but just waiting for the potatoes. So we can check the corned beef. Oh, looking good. I might turn it, flip it, flip it. Oh yeah, look at that. I think I'll be able to slice a little bit off and try it at the end of the stream. So these potatoes are good. So I added potatoes at the beginning, and then I added potatoes right when I added the cabbage as well, because the other potatoes kind of disintegrate, and the starch kind of makes it a little bit thicker. As you can see, it's a little bit thicker. Turn off cabinet light. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, you can see. Yeah. Oop. Cover it up. Oh yeah. Look how rich this looks. It is getting rich. Almost looks like almost like sloppy Joe. But it's not. It is a little bit tomato from the paste, but it's that wine. It's that wine. Gives it that little complexity, quote unquote. Sound all fancy. Gives it the complexity of the fun. I think I pulled out too big of a mixing bowl for these potatoes. That's a pretty big bowl. Bigger than the pot I'm cooking them in. Let me pull out. Watch out, kitty. Oh, this one. That should be good. That's right inside of it. That should be too small. So. Oh yeah. Hope everybody's day is going well. Just felt like cooking, do a little stream. I usually do one or the other. I don't do both. So it's usually corned beef and cabbage because you can kind of do shepherd's pie any day of the year, really. I mean, it's good for winter meals, but yeah, it's a nice hearty eat. It's easy. Like if I would have started the potatoes earlier, it'll be done already. But I have the oven on at 350. So like I said, I'm gonna rice the potatoes with the ricer, pepper, egg yolk, Parmesan cheese. Put this in here, cover with that oven. Go get with a fork. Let me go get a fork. Might as well grab a another beer too. Huh? So, ugh. 1 second. Should really do a be right back, grabbing stuff, hiding my house. So yeah. Yeah, you can hear the disc in it. Cool. See it. Heck yeah. I'm sure the design of the glass is made to make it flow better or something. So, but yeah, looking pretty good. Once I get the potatoes, like once I'm in the process of making the mashed potatoes, I'm gonna turn this up a little bit higher so it gets a little bit thicker, but it's pretty good. I'm kind of happy with it. Wish it was like pasta we can throw it against the wall. That'd be cool. Try to find the thickest piece. THICC. Goog. 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 Alright. Alright, let me. You're gonna see my dirty sink. Well, it's not dirty, it's just, nobody wants to see a sink, but here we go. Alright. Ooh. Get myself a nice starch facial. Steamed. Okay. Just get these. Alright. So here's a ricer. Throw stuff in there, put it in, squeeze it. Squeeze it out. It's like mashed potatoes, but easy. Grab a spoon. This'll do. Alright. Go. Alright. Might even be too big of a bowl. That should be alright. Just put it in there like that. Screw it down. Ugh. See it on the side cam here? Let's try to get it on the side cam. Yeah, comes out like that. Look at that. Don't need to pull out mixers. Nothing like that. That stuff's already mashed too on the sides. Just keep spooning her in. I think this is the biggest one I could find on Amazon, so there might be bigger ones out there. But yeah. Turn this up just a tad. Hopefully this is enough potatoes to cover everything. If not, it's gonna be really thin. Thin covering. First one will be a lot, and then do a thin on the other ones if it's too little. So there we go. Easy peasy. It's easy to clean out too. Alright. So, do egg yolks. Salt, pepper. Go. Salt. That fork go, there it is. Kind of mix it all up. These are very fluffy. Get this camera situated correctly. I should buy like a little flashlight to put on the side of it. Alright, so there. Now, Grab this guy. Go smaller. Oh yeah, we'll do thinner, smaller ones. Let's see, there we go. Whoa. Lots of cheese, he says. So there's gonna be carrot in there now too, because there's carrot on the grater. Oh well, it's just me. Lots of cheese. Holy moly, look at all that cheese. Who doesn't like cheese though? Who doesn't like cheese? Guess if you're lactose intolerant. So, all right. Get all this mixing. Mix it all up. Since the potatoes are hot, the cheese is already melting inside there. Oh yeah. Got the egg yolk in there to give a little creaminess. Of course, you're putting it in the oven, so you don't have to worry about, the raw egg. If you're worried about that. But yeah, this is good. Mm. That tastes good. Like I said, I can't fully taste the cheese and but I can taste the creaminess of it. So cool. There we go. All right. Grab another spoon. Turn off the stove. Sometimes when I do these for y'all, I forget to turn off the oven, or I forget to turn off the stove, and I'll come out like an hour or two later and it's still on. It's like, oh no. So there we go. Fill up these ramekins. Like I said, you can just put it in a baking dish, a little glass dish, however big, however much you do. Now we're just gonna top it off. Boom. Like I said, the carrot's not supposed to be in there, but you get the idea. Cool. This lamb smells really good though. I can smell the lamb. As much or as little as potatoes as you want. You don't even have to do potatoes if you don't want. So make it look as pretty as you want. But we'll be adding more cheese to the top and kind of forking it so that it browns and looks really cool. So go. 3. Did 3. 1 pound does 3. I think these are 5-inch, 6-inch ramekins. So, like I said, it's just me. The lamb I bought was $7 a pound. So, not too bad. It was 80-20 too, so it wasn't like. It's, I guess, juicy. So, moist. So, yeah. Probably if I held back on the first ramekin, the amount I put in, this would have been full up. So, it'll just be more potatoes. But now I got three little helpings of a shepherd's pie. And I don't need like a big thing in the fridge. So, go. Bit extra, I guess on the first one I did. Not as like, muffiny. So, yeah. Go. Ouch. That is sitting next to that burner. Got hot. Ouch. Go. I will put a baking pan underneath this to run off and stuff like that. So there we go. Boom. All right. Ouch, 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 ouch. Like I said, more cheese. Just top it with cheese. Don't need a whole bunch. So it kind of melts and browns. You don't even need to put cheese on it. Don't want to. Ooh, that's a mess, but whatever. And he kind of pokes it kind of so that all the little pokes kind of brown. grab a baking dish. Oh, 3. Put her in the oven. I don't know for how long. Like, honestly, the YouTube video is just like, boom, 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 done. So, I did 350. I'll check it in like 5 minutes. Whew. Beer. This is where I normally start cleaning. What's the fun in that? Watching somebody else clean. Unless, you know, you like watching the rest of your cleanup detail. So, ugh. Alright. Yeah. So, I should clear off an area though. I'm going to set it to the be right back thing, clean up this area a little bit, and that way I can pull these out, take a bite, and then also grab the corned beef and kind of slice the piece off and kind of do like a little portion of it. So, yeah. Alright, so we switch to the be right back scene, cut my mic, and kind of clean up a little bit. Alright, so I'll be right back in like 3 minutes. Yep. See you then. All right. Semi cleanup is complete. These are baking. Forgot those bacon. I killed my I burnt out my oven light. I need to get a new one. I was doing a sourdough starter, and you keep in the oven because it was winter time. Keep it in the oven, keep it warm with the light on, and burnt out the light. So, whoops. But yeah, that didn't really turn out either. So it was my first attempt. Usually first attempts don't turn out too well, so I gotta do it at some point. I got all the stuff to do it again. Actually, I need to buy a jar, so you gotta give it a nice little home. And once you get it going, you gotta name it. It's like a little living thing you gotta take care of. So yeah, glass. Just waiting for it to cook. All right. Once we get that going, I will pull out the corned beef. So actually, I should grab my favorite eating utensil of all time. The only utensil you need. Spork. You only need sporks. Good sporks. So yeah, we're just waiting for shepherd's pie to cook. Once that's done, taste test it. Grab this corned beef cabbage, throw it on a little plate. Because I'll probably eat the shepherd's pie and a little bit of corned beef and cabbage, so I don't need to eat a lot. Hey Notorious, how you doing? Oh why? What's going on, man? Yeah, we're almost done. So you're gonna see the best part, I guess, the cooked part. So, but yeah. So we just have the shepherd's pie in ramekin in the oven, and we're just waiting for it to brown on top. Put a little Parmesan cheese on top. It's already melted. Turn the broiler on. Get it done quick, but that'll be cheating. Took a little break to clean up a little bit, get this area looking good. Use this to put the corned beef on. Slice it. This big thing, I cleaned it during the little intermission. So, but yeah. I did order another one of these, so I'm excited. It'll be here next week. And I ordered a 8-inch knife. So cool thing is, I bought this thing that you put on your fridge, and it's a magnet, and it holds your knives. So yeah, it's actually really cool. So keep them out of the way. If you don't have kids around the house or anything, you just put your knives there instead of somewhere else. So yeah. So I can put this one up here. It's clean. Stick it there. Stick it right there. It sticks. A little finicky, but it works. So I have a random piece of a carrot rolling around. I had to kick it out of the way because I almost slipped and busted my butt. Whatchamacallit, while cleaning. So I was wearing I usually wear tennis shoes when I cook or spend time in the kitchen. And when I dropped the wine earlier, I guess I was wearing the shoes and they're all like, sticky sounding. So can't wear those because then I'll just sound like I have like a dirty kitchen floor. So it's like ew. So all right, I'm just gonna pull these out, pretend they're browned. Doop 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 doop. Grab your thing. Failure is not an option. So when your glove catches on fire, you just keep doing what you gotta do. So yeah. Yes, I'm wearing socks, like I said. So yeah. The cheese is melted, as you can see. You know what? I'm gonna turn the broiler on. Screw it. We gotta make this look cool. Make it look good. Broiler. Pie. Let's go. Alright. Time to burn it and ruin it. So. Screw it. Okay. Well, might as well get the corned beef ready. That is hot. Let's see if I can do this. Alright. this is going to be fantastically done, or somebody will clip it. Oh, there we go. That kind of looks kind of gross. All right. I think they gave me. I ordered the grocery store delivery. I think I ordered the flat. They gave me the tip, so it is what it is. So yeah, let's cut it from this end. That looks bad. So yeah, cut it thin. All right, that's enough for me. Go. Those. So. Nope. Put it in the frame. The butt end to kind of hold them up, make it look cool. Tastes really good, by the way. While I'm doing this, my shepherd's pie is probably burning. And you just grab your veggies. Here. I kind of drain them. I try to. At least, boom. Some cabbage. Boop. Yep. Put it in a bowl. I'm just doing it for the plate to show. Drain a little bit. Oh. We'll taste it in a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and put this corned beef back in. That's all we were gonna do out of it. Oh, that was close. I'll grab the accoutrement that I usually use for corned beef and cabbage. I usually do Yep. Let me grab these real quick. There we go. Alright, got the browning. We're good. No burns. Good, good, good. Look at that. Turned out pretty good. Figured I'm starting to smell them. Let me find, there we go. Alright, so, let me grab my accoutrement. I want this and this. Spicy brown mustard. Oh, I gotta grab. Oh, I have my spork. Okay, we're good. So usually I do spicy brown mustard and horseradish with my corned beef and cabbage. Grab this, fancy. We'll grab the middle guy. Oh. Oop. Get this stuff out of the way. Ham. Add a little parsley flakes for a little flair. What do you guys think? Boom. Boom. Parsley on there too, why not? Alright. Let me get my Insta. Alright. Instagram. My dirty floor. Boom. Send that to my store. Now, I take pictures. Alright, here we go. Okay. Yep, I'm doing this on stream. Boom. Alright. I'll post those later on Instagram. Cool. Alright, let's open up this bad boy. It's like a little souffle. Pointer down. Whoops. Too far down. There we go. Alright. Yep, I'm eating on my chopping board. More for the gram. All right, let's taste this better. All right. Mm. Yep. Yep. Yeah. See inside it. Still juicy, not dried out. Mm. Hot, of course, but a lot of people throw ketchup on it. Throw um like the Heinz sauce, I guess. It's like I guess used in Europe. I don't know. HB sauce or something like that. So it did turn out really good. Now we got the corned beef and cabbage. Grab carrot. Done. Done. Good. The cabbage is done, of course. Potatoes. Oh, I should point at it. Sorry. I'm like half cocked off. I need to. I keep leaning more to the left than the right, so I gotta remember to adjust for it. And let's grab a little bit of corned beef. So it can cook a little bit longer. I just wanted to pull it out, to show you guys. So it's actually good. It's fatty. This is the tip. A little bit more stringy. It's got more flavor. So a little horseradish to the whole shebang. This is actually really potent horseradish. I don't know where my dad found it, but when he last visited, and some brown mustard, and just dip stuff in there. Easy. But yeah, that is how I do. St. Patrick's Day. So, cheers. Oh, that's really good. All right, I'm gonna go eat both of these, relax, and come back and cook. I did buy rye bread. Over there. I forgot to pull the butter out. Um, so, but yeah, I am happy how the shepherd's pie turned out. The corned beef and cabbage tastes really good. Just needs the corned beef needs to cook maybe like another hour or so, and then yeah, it'll be really good. And I'll be eating these for 2 or 3 days. So, but thank you everybody that came, and if people watch the VOD, thank you for watching the VOD. If you want to subscribe, um, I think I have one or two founders badges left. So if you feel like collecting founders badges, the first, um, there's two available. But I'm just here. Why not stream and let other people see? You know, yeah, there's better cooking people out there, but I'm just a normal person. Hopefully, I'm normal. But yeah. So I make mistakes. I dropped wine earlier. Check the Instagram, and yeah. So all right. I want to thank you all for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the ending soon scene and turn off my mic, listen to a little bit of chill music, and then end it. And once again, thank you. Until next time, hope everyone has a great day. Or great days. Depends. I might be on tonight for Minecraft or Divinity. Depends. I know I'll eat all this, take a nap, and see where it goes. So, but yeah, once again, thank you for watching. Everyone has a good one.